Hello, this is Miss McCauley, and this is part 2 of how to find the area of a composite figure. Start with checking your answer for the last question from the part 1 video. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully you've shown your work and are ready to check your answer. Okay, I'm going to help you to figure out this problem. Hopefully you tried to solve this on your own, and now I'm going to do it for you. In order to solve the area of a composite figure, you need to break it into two figures that you know how to find the area for. Okay, I'm going to show you how to find the answer to the problem that you're checking. Okay, to be able to find the area of this complex figure, it is best to separate it into two shapes. So we're going to do that right now. I would go ahead and separate this into a rectangle and a triangle. Sorry about my voice. I just got something stuck in my throat when I was breathing. So you've got you've got a rectangle here with the dimensions of 4 and 12. And then we have a triangle here that we need to find the dimensions of. So you know that if this side is 4 right here, because it's parallel to the other 4, that means that the side of the triangle here is 6, okay, or the height. The base of this particular triangle is going to be 12 minus the 8 up here. That is also 4. Okay, so let's find the area of the rectangle first. That would be simply 4 times 12, which equals 48. The area of the triangle is 1/2 times the base, which is 4, times the height, which is 6. 4 times 6 is 24. 24 times 1/2 is 12, or half of 24 is 12. We add those together, 48 plus 12, and we get 60 feet squared. Don't forget the squared. This is another one that I'd like you to try on your own first. So press pause and then find the area of this on your own first, and then I will help you with the solution on the next page. Okay, I just realized, and you will probably realize the same thing, there was one piece of information that should have been on here that I'm going to put in here for you, just to make that a little bit more clear. And then you should still go ahead and solve this on your own. And then when you're ready, press play, and I will solve the rest. Okay, welcome back, and let's go ahead and look at the solution. Okay. On this one, your answer should be, let me go ahead and put this in. Let's find the area of the rectangular square first. That's the easy part. Okay, so if we drew a line like this, we try to fill in the missing pieces first. Okay, this is obviously 7. It's a square. They have right angles. It's a square. 7 times 7 equals 49. Okay. The area of the trapezoid, which is the other figure, trapezoid's a little bit harder, right? It's 1/2 times the height times base 1 plus base 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill that in. We know that it's 1/2 times the height, which the height is going to be 3, right? Because 7 plus 3 is 10. So 3, and then base 1 is 7 plus 5. There's two bases. If you can see here, this is base 1, this is base 2, and this is our height. So now we need to go ahead and calculate that out. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. And 1/2 times 36 equals 18. We need to find our sum now of the rectangle plus the trapezoid. So it would be 49 plus 18 equals 67 meters squared. Good job. Go ahead and go to the next page. The next thing that we're going to learn about is finding the area of overlapping figures. So we have a square and a rectangle that are overlapping. We need to find the area of this. So let's see how to do this. Okay, the first thing that you're going to want to do is find the area of each of the pieces. So the area of the square is the one that we're going to do first. This should be 12
times 12, which is 144 centimeters squared. The area of the rectangle is 12 times 15, which equals 180 centimeters squared. The sum of those two areas is 324, which is 144 plus 180. Okay, now we need to find the overlapping area. The overlapping area, which is right here. This is the overlapping area. We need to find out what that is. Okay, how do you think we're going to do that? Okay, that's pretty difficult to be able to do. You have to look at the piece of information that you have, and you can see that if this piece right here is 8 centimeters and the whole thing is 15 on this rectangle, that means this little piece right here is 7. The other piece that we can see is that this must be 6 right here, because that's half of the 12 that we have, and you can see there's 6 right here. So that means this is also 6. Okay, so the area of this is 7 times 6. 7 times 6, which equals 42. We need to subtract the overlapping area because we don't want to count it twice. So we would take 324 minus 42, and that will equal 282. So the area of the figure is 282 centimeters squared. So now I want you to try one on your own. Go to the next, and you're going to find the area of this overlapping figure. So first thing you want to do is find the area of both rectangles and then subtract the overlapping area, which is right here. I'm just going to write for you overlapping area so you can kind of figure it out. I might help you out with just a little bit here. Do the area of the rectangle first, of rectangle 1, which would be 6 times 8, and then the area of rectangle 2, which should be 7 times 6, and then you're going to want to figure out what the overlapping area is and subtract that, okay? I'm going to let you figure out the rest. Okay, press pause, figure it out, and then come back and check your answer. Okay, welcome back. Your answer should have been 65 feet squared. Okay. If you did not get 65 feet squared, please check with your teacher to figure out what went wrong. Okay. I have a piece of important information for you that we need to remember whenever we do overlapping figures. Okay. It is very important not to forget about the overlapping area. Okay, it's very important not to count it twice. Not to count the overlapping area twice when you calculate. When you find the area of overlapping figures. That's the most important thing to remember. Sorry, my writing got a little messy there. Let me erase that and write that one again. Okay, so if you want to know how we figured out the area of that one that you did on your own, if you're not sure how that was done, let's just do that. Okay, so the area of the first rectangle was 6 times 7, which equaled 42. Area of rectangle 2 was 6 times 8, which equals 48. Our overlapping area was, let's see here, that would have been 5 times, and then this would have been looks like it was a square, so it should have been 5 by 5. Oh no, it looks like it was 5 by 6 because there were 2 feet not counted. Oh no, it was 5 by 5. It was 5 by 5, so that equals 25. So we end up with 48 plus 42, which equals 90. And then we subtract the overlapping area, which is 25, and we get 65 feet squared. That's how that happened. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense to you. If you have any questions at all, please make sure you ask for a little bit of extra help or a few more examples. Go ahead and complete the note check before you move on to the practice problems. Bye for now.